Redskins' last playoff victory, a wild card win at Tampa January 7, 2006. 11 years ago yesterday. He finds his man. It's Austin. And Austin will score. It's a Rams touchdown. And they're an extra point away from tying this wild card game.
Oh, yes, 2-point. I love it. Let's go. Let's go win this thing right now. Boys, moving on or going home. Season comes down to 2 yards. I'm not ready to go home. I don't know about y'all. Let's do this right now. It doesn't matter if we run or pass. Who wants it?
You already know I want it. Let's go, man. You lead the way, I'll follow.
We're going to go deuce left, wide trade, 28 toss, X crack, all one.
A 2-point conversion to decide it. Rams looking to move on. Redskins trying to avoid a second straight wild card exit. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is in! The Rams win it! Gurley scores on the toss sweep to complete the comeback here in L.A.
Let's go, TG. I told you, baby. I told you. We just getting started, baby. Let's go.
Los Angeles got their team. They made the playoffs, and their Hollywood story has at least one act left. This is Madden NFL 17.
Hey guys, what is up? This is Spider here. I'm going to be reviewing Madden NFL 17. This is the new Madden that just came out. I played a little bit early from EA Access. I got to play it 5 days early. I only had 10 hours to play, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt if you will. But I think I have a pretty good enough view on the game so far. I'll be doing positives and negatives, and then at the very end I'll give a final verdict what I think this game is on a 1 to 10 scale. So, stick around. You see Matt Ryan right there getting warmed up. This is going to be, I've only recorded maybe like 3 games, but I've played a lot more. As you can see, I'm already in week 6. So, stick around, and hopefully you have a good time. Okay, so for my first positive, I'm going to talk about presentation in Madden 17. I would say it's a lot better than it was in previous years, and last year it wasn't that bad. Now you can skip all this if you want, but I think this is kind of cool to see. You get to see your whole offensive line right here, and then it goes through and then it shows your wide receivers and your running backs as well. I think this is really cool. It really helps with the immersion in the game. Now this I'll be covering 2 new presentation features in one. You see it has 0 fumbles this season. I don't know if any other Madden has done this, but I absolutely love that they show that. And then this part, you see the red, that means you shouldn't run that way, and the green means you should run that way. No Madden has done that before, and I mean, I don't really need it, but because I run the opposite way here, but I figured it would really help new Madden players. In this next part, I'm going to be talking about what they talked about the whole time, the big decisions. It's not really that much of a change. You could really just see, like on here, you could see his strength, his run block, his pass block, a little bit easier than you could before. But besides that, there's really not too much of a change, so I don't know why they kept talking about it like it's some crazy thing they added. You could see here with Robert Alford, I start negotiations, and then you can see his speed and his man coverage, his zone, all the nice stuff without having to, you can see his development. You can see all the nice stuff without having to go through multiple menus, so that's nice, but it's not too big of a change. Next up we have special teams. They definitely put a huge emphasis on special teams this year. They have new play fakes, new punt blocks, new field goal blocks. They have a bunch of different stuff. You see on this screen, they have a different kind of pass formation for punts if you're into that kind of stuff. And then right here in the lower left hand corner when I'm about to punt, you see there's a new sky kick and then there's a new backspin along with the new kick meter. I don't really like the new kick meter that much, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. You can get the hang of it pretty easily. But yeah, if you want to punt it really high but not that far, sky kick is for you. If you want to try to pin them within the 5-yard line, the backspin would be for you. Alright, this is specifically for punt block situations. You see they have different ways to block the punt now. And then when you go to line up, you see, I guess, the 2 people who are, I guess, eligible to block the punt. Now, I'll say this doesn't work every time, but I did it this one time. I actually blocked a punt, which I don't think I've ever done when they weren't on like the 1 yard line or something. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, it definitely doesn't happen every time. And then here, I'm going to be showing you the new run mechanics. There's like quick time events, which I'm not really a fan of, but I've seen a lot of people say that they like them. You see right here, it's the tap A prompt. I'm always tapping A anyway when I get into a pile, so I win this battle. But then I get swarmed by some of the other defenders. You'll see in this next clip right here, I think it's X for me to break free. But like I said, I'm still so used to tapping A, I missed the prompt, and you'll see it shows like a red circle around me once I do it. Yeah, just roll out, throw to Jacob Tammy, and then see. Like I said, I don't really like it, but a lot of people do, so I guess I'll put that in positives. And then this next clip, I'm going to be talking about how good the commentary is. I won't be commentating on it because I want you to hear them. So yeah, just take a listen.
The NFC second leading rusher a year ago, Devontae Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know it's a word that we tend to overuse, but Devontae Freeman can be awfully explosive with the ball in his hands.
He showed at the beginning of last year. He had 10 touchdowns the first couple months. The Falcons themselves were red hot, then sort of went down the tubes a little bit toward the end.
Yeah, their team's record and his production declined the same way, but I really like his overall game.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. And a catch by the new signee from Cincy, Mohamed Sanu. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
But yeah, that's obviously a small dosage of the stuff that they say. They tell a lot of stories, just random stuff. I think it's some of the best commentating we've had in almost any game, including like the 2K series and all that. So yeah, and then I guess now we're gonna go into the negatives. Okay, so I kind of hinted at this earlier when I said I didn't like it, but I really don't like the new running style. It kind of makes me feel like helpless on defense. See, I should have got him right there, and then I should tackle him right here, but he just runs right through me. I understand it's the Atlanta Falcons defense, but they're all in the NFL. Like, there's no reason that should happen. This is another play in the same game. He just, before I even get to him, he does like an animation of a spin move. So it's like, no matter what, I'm going to lose a battle. Before I even get to him, it's like determined that I'm going to lose that battle. Just because he did a spin move. Before, the spin move used to be about angles and stuff. Now it's just about pressing a button at like the right time. I don't know. I don't like the new quick time event. But with all that being said, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. The final verdict is... Now, I know you guys are going to give me shit for only listing like 1 or 2 negatives and then giving it a 7.5 out of 10. But it's kind of the same old. Like, it's just Madden. It's not really like you have another option, or else I'd suggest buying that option. It's just the same old game. So if you want a new football game, then you're going to have to buy Madden. It's not that it's vastly improved, but it's not like it's the most broken game in the world either. I just wish they would take some time out to fix some of the stuff. Maybe make it like a My GM mode, like 2K has. Maybe improve Superstar a little bit, because that's been pretty much the same thing for the last couple years. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.